Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Math 31, Calculus, Chapter 2, Derivatives, Lesson 10, Higher Derivatives, Part 2. Now, moving on to something nastier, let's find the second derivative of f of x equals square root of x divided by x minus 5. Now, as an aside, quite often you'll see I write this as a capital F, because what do I do here? I need the quotient rule. The first derivative is going to be g of x, f prime of x minus f of x, g prime of x. And I don't want to have two f of x's in my equation. That will screw things up because... So, the derivative of x to the 1/2 is 1/2 x to the minus 1/2 minus times the derivative of the denominator, which will be 1 all over x minus 5 squared. Now, here I'm going to rewrite this. No, actually, no. I'm going to write my denominator over here because it's just getting too messy. Now, what am I doing here? Well, I'm just rewriting it so it's a little bit neater. Now, why am I writing it like this? Well, as I'm hoping you've figured out by now, we really need common denominator here. So, we do that. Notice common denominator is 2 square root x. So as a matter of fact, we can take 2 square root x out right now. Okay, so see what I've done? Now, the numerator, x minus 5 minus, now that is square root of x into minus 2 square, no, sorry, it'd be x minus 5 minus 2x. Do you see what I did there? And it's important. I did a lot of work in one step. I factored out try that again, 2 square root x, the denominator, and I put it in front, and then I put it with the rest of my denominator, x minus 5 squared. Then my numerator is just x minus 5 minus 2x. Now this is fairly easy to factor. So this becomes minus x minus 5 over 2 square root x, x minus 5 squared. Alright, so far so good? Alright, one last thing. Notice minus x minus 5, we try to simplify stuff. So I'll factor out a minus 1. And then I want to show you, we'll put the minus sign with the denominator. It's neater. Now, is it a big deal? No. But when you start taking derivative of derivative, if you can make it a little simpler, it sometimes helps. Okay? So that's the first derivative. Guess what? We do that again. So, G. Write it up properly, Mr. Sutton, when people are watching. F prime of x minus f of x, g prime of x over g of x squared. No. Alright, so that will be, so g of x is f prime of x is x plus 5, or 1, minus f of x, x minus 5, not x plus 5, plus, God help me. All right, yeah, sorry. X plus 5, x minus, sorry, I'm just double checking. As I said, I get an x minus 5 and an x plus 5, and it's, yeah, never mind. Now, then I do the derivative of the denominator. So I have to do the product rule here, because I'm multiplying. So minus 2 square root of x, that'll be f prime, sorry, f g prime times g f prime. So that's minus 2 square root x times the derivative of x minus 5, so that's times 2, x minus 5 to the 1 times the derivative of x minus 5, which is 1, plus the derivative of my first term minus 2 square root of x, so actually that'll be a minus sign. That becomes a minus. That becomes minus 2 times 1/2 x to the minus 1/2 times my second term, g of x, x minus 5 squared. All of that is over my denominator. Now, minus 2 squared will be 4. Square root of x squared will be x. X minus 5 to the 4. Alright, now, holy pooperoni. Now, I'm going to say, that's a lot. I'm going to rewrite this on the next page, but first I'm going to cancel crap out. Now, notice I have an x minus 5 in every term. That makes my math a little bit simpler. Now, there's no way in hell I'm going to remember this, so I'm just going to copy it on the next page. Come on. Let's see if I can screw this. All right, don't copy everything. You puppy head. Oh, you poopy head. Try this one more time. God bless microsquish. In theory, makes everything easier. No freaking Jeezy comment. No one here from any of you. Besides, I've already touching up bad words trying to use this. Now, minus 2 square root x times x minus 5 minus x plus 5 times minus 4 square root x minus x minus 5 over square root of x over 4x times x minus 5 cubed. Now, I don't think I made a boo-boo there. Now, let me see. Okay. Now, one little thing here. Common denominator. Notice this has 1, 1. So I got to get rid of this square root of x here. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by square root of x. Okay. So let me see. If I do it that way, this denominator here becomes x, And notice I have a square root of x in top, so I can factor out a square root of x from every term here. Now, minus 2 square root of x, x minus 5. So I got a square root of x and a square root of x, so minus square root of x, x plus 5, times minus 4 minus whatever the hell this is, x minus 5 over x. Oh, sorry, I forgot my denominator here. 4x, x minus 5 cubed. Now, the advantage of all this is I can factor out a square root of x. And once I do that, believe it or not, this becomes much less bad. So this becomes square root of x. God. Minus 2, x minus 5, minus x plus 5 times minus 4. Now this becomes minus x over x minus plus 5 over x, so that becomes minus 1 plus 5 over x, all divided by 4x, x minus 5 cubed. Okay. So minus 2x plus 10. Okay, so that is minus 5, so that's minus 5x. X times 5 over x is plus 5. 5 times minus 5 minus 25. And 5 times plus 25 over x. Now, square root of x, 4x times x minus 5 cubed. So, let me see. This square root of x in front is annoying. Notice we're dividing by x here, so this denominator I could rewrite as 4 square root x, x minus 5 cubed. Yes, we can put a square root in the denominator if we really want to. Now, this becomes, let me see, minus 2x minus plus 5, so that becomes 3x. 10, all right, 25 minus 25 minus 20, minus that becomes plus 30. And what else have we got in there? Oh, the 25 over x. Now, okay, that minus 25 over x sucks. So, what I'm going to do is multiply the top and the bottom here by x over x. Notice nothing cancels out. Oh, sorry, if I do that, this becomes 3x squared plus 30x minus 25. Now x times square root of x, that's 4x to the 3 halves times x minus 5 cubed. Okay. Now I'm going to stop there and double check this. Minus 5. Sorry. Plus 5. Anyway, sorry. 3x cubed plus 3x minus 25. That's what I got. And oh my god, that's way too much work. I'm going to stop the recording here because that's way too much work. But that's what's expected to do at college or first year university. All right, so if you've got a question, shoot me an email. If you can find a mistake, shoot me an email. Point it out to me. Good luck. See you in the next video.